everybody, and welcome back to another On the Table episode, guys. This is a very fucking special, very fucking special On the Table episode, guys, because I can't contain my excitement any longer. Boom! All hail to Papa fucking Nurgle, bitches. That's right, guys. The great Unclean one's out. I'm so fucking excited. This kit has been so anticipated for me. It looks amazing. We're going to be doing an unboxing, guys. That's right, a fucking unboxing. I'm literally so excited. I've literally just been to pick this bad daddy up, this bad Papa Nurgle motherfucker up, and I'm excited. We're just gonna get straight into it because it's freaking awesome. Whew, let me just calm down a second. Seriously, I'm like so excited right now. You can't even believe it. I've got fucking shit on my hands from my desk. No, it's not what I want. Why am I need to do something. Right, so, yes. Okay, mega excitement. Needs to calm down. Right, okay, so what we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to be looking at the Great Unclean one. It's brand new, fresh, in the box still. I'm going to be opening this up, and we're going to be seeing what's inside. We're going to be looking at all the sprues as well. First and foremost, they have done an absolute doozy on the box art of this one. Just a standard big old Great Unclean one on the front of it, and then on the back... well, on the side, first of all, we've got all three head variants. We've got the special character one, we've got the one that pays homage to the original Great Unclean one sculpt, and then we have a brand new sculpt up there, which we're going to be looking at in closer detail later. I still have not decided which sculpt I'm going to use. I really like this one, but I also really... I'd like them all. I can't decide. It's literally going to be a flip of a coin as to which one I actually fully do. But moving on to the back, we've got this also. I mean, this is like a big fucking box art here of just the two other variants. So you've got the three variants all on the box, so you can see exactly what you get. There's pictures that display all the weapon options, and there's even a picture that depicts the crushed Nurgling up there. I can be squished and dying. That's really good. I might have to include him on there. We also got some just the colour guides and stuff on there as well. But I can't take it any longer, guys. We're gonna have to open this thing up, and see what's inside. So I know. I've ripped the box. No. So inside we have, first and foremost, there's like two boxes in this. What the fuck? The balls? Okay, so there's like a box within a box that I have somehow managed to... Oh, I don't know how I've managed to do that. Okay, cool. So you got like another display box inside the box with some cool Nurgle artwork on. It's really nice. I might slice that off and use that as like a poster on my wall. That's really nice. I think I'll definitely do that. But then, guys, I'm gonna have to zoom up a little bit. I'm so sorry for like, the shaky as fuck camera work. I'm just so excited. You can't understand how excited I am. So, we have the big, I think this is the 130mm round base. So that's a huge base that he comes on. You've got your destructions, which will have all the stuff in it for, obviously, all the building and necessary how to build it and stuff. It looks fairly simple, from what I've seen of the sprues so far online. But one of the things that it does have, which is quite nice, it does have the rules for the Great Unclean one and the special character one, Rotigus Rainfather, or whatever the fuck his name is. We'll look at that later. Now, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for is the sprues. So, the first sprue we're going to look at. This clearly is most of the special character, the Rotigus Rainfather character, which is really cool. How am I going to do this? In fact, I'm going to move the box. Oh shit, everything's just falling all over the place. It's cascading down. I have made a mess. Well, you know, the question is, how do you make a mess in an already messy room? The answer is, I can do it. And we're going to move that out of the way. I'm going to pick the sprue out of the boxes, and what we're going to do, we're going to actually hold them up again to this cutting mat, just because the I got holding the sprues in my mouth, just because it was a little bit better last time in regards to looking at the individual sprues, because there was a better contrast. So yeah, so here we have the first sprue over here. So this literally looks like the special character sprue. We've got the Rotigus Rainfather, or whatever his name is, face there. We've got some of the hands as well. Oh, could be a combined Sprue actually, because I know he has the Rogus Rainfather guy has this crazy tentacle arm with the crazy face in it, and he also has this cool looking staff thing. I really like it. I'm so torn as to which weapons to give him. I really don't know. Oh my god! But on this, guys, look, we have him there. We've got quite possibly the most badass Nurgling of them all. Look at that. He is wearing a legitimate cape. That is awesome. He's got a cape and a little sword. He's going to have to get his own base. I'm sorry, he is just too good to use as decoration. He's going to have to get his own little base. I might even use him as a little Lord of Contagion. That'd be awesome. Have all these like Terminators and Death Shroud protecting this one little Nurgling. That'd be so funny. So yes, that's that Sprue. Let's flip it over. What else do we have? Have we looked at this one? Oh, I mean, just look at the detailing on the tentacles is just absolutely lovely. It's going to be such an enjoyable model to paint. I honestly can't wait. It's going to be so cool. So next Sprue we're going to look at briefly. We're going to be looking at this is quite possibly one of the biggest chunks of plastic I have seen on a Games Workshop Sprue. This is pretty much the entire bulk of him. Look at this monstrous. It's like as big as my palm. It is as big as my palm. That is bonkers. I think in regards to sizing, this guy is the approximate size of the Forge World Great Unclean one. But I just want to draw. Oh, there's Nurglings on this Sprue. Hidden Nurglings. I've just seen them. I just want to draw some attention to like some of the detail here. I mean, this looks fucking disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I feel because I've spoken to the designers and stuff in the past at various open days and things, and they told me that they use a lot of like real world inspirations when doing Nurgle stuff, and it means they've had to like Google pictures of dead bodies and pictures of diseases and stuff, which can't be too pleasant. It's not very nice. It's not very nice at all. I mean, I'm getting a bit disturbed looking at that. But what we're going to look at, we're going to look at these cool little Nurglings. So, look, we got the squashed one. There he is. Look at that, he's so good. I love him. I love the fact that he's been squashed. I'm definitely going to use him, I think. Then we've got this guy, who's like a little... Oh my god, he's a little fly shaman. That is amazing. He's a little fly mage. Little fly mage Nurgling with a little staff. That is cool as fuck. That's really, really good. Then we got this little guy. I've not seen this little dude. Look at this little guy. He's got a little mace. That's so good. He's like, I'm going to hit you with my little mace. It's going to hurt you, maybe, a little bit. I don't know. I like him. He's really, really cool. I think I'm definitely... I've got... my good friend and esteemed colleague, Mr. Pidge, he's got a Nurgling Blood Bowl team, and he uses them as it's a halfling team, but he uses Nurglings to represent them. Excuse me, I'm really tired. And I might have to extort some of these Nurglings to him. So yeah, we might have to. I might have to try and get him to part with some cash for them, maybe. If I'm feeling generous, I might just give it him, but I don't know. We'll have to see. And the next Sprue... Oh my god, the next Sprue is full of delicious, delicious weapons. Let's just zoom that camera out. Now, Jesus Christ almighty, Jesus Christ on a bike. Look how big that sword is. That is fucking nuts. That is fucking nuts. The GW have done the thing again where they have misleading box art. It looks a hell of a lot smaller than it actually is on the box art. That sword is just incredible. That dagger. Just look at that dagger. I love like the inlaid skulls and things. They're gonna paint up so nicely, and the detail is just so crispy crunchy. I like it a lot. Oh my god, I can't stop fucking yawning. Let's flip it around, and we've got just more insane detail. I just can't get over it. It's so good. I really like the bell. We've got the two of the faces. So that face there, definitely. It's got a mono eye. I like it. I do like that face quite a bit. Oh, it's going to be difficult to choose. I don't like it when I have this much choice of awesome. But yeah, so that one is supposed to have the big old tongue that's supposed to pay homage to the original sculpt of the Great Unclean one, which is like a fraction of the size. I can't believe how tiny it is. We've got, what the fuck is that? I need to have a closer look at that myself. Just sorry, with my own actual eyes. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is this little face here? This tiny little face. But it's the face that goes on the end of the tongue. That's really cool. I might, that'd be a cool like demon conversion I could do. That'd be really, really nice. So let's see, what else do we have? We have we've got Mr. Smiley over here. I'm gonna call this face the Mr. Smiley face. I like it a lot, but it's probably not the one that I'm gonna use because it's the one that I see everybody using. And then we also have, do we have any more Nurglings? Yes, we do. We've got a Nurgling right here near my finger. He's just chilling, he's pointing, he's saying, go over that way, Daddy. Go and give some diseases, give some AIDS, give some space AIDS to that space marine. And then we've got another little Nurgling up there, he's sitting on top, he's got another little mace-type chain thing. He's cuddling some tentacles. He's having a lovely time. Lovely, lovely time. This is just incredible. I mean, the detail, I mean, look at the bloody flail that's there. I mean, the skull motif, the skull designs on them, they are just such a throwback to, like, back in the day. They're so, so cool. It's going to be really difficult to actually decide which weapon it is. I think I'm either going to go... I definitely want the bell. The bell looks awesome. I'm thinking bell and dagger, or bell and sword. I might have to do a bit of converting and a bit of switching up and stuff, but we'll have to see what goes on with that. But I have a strong feeling... because the weapons are pretty much all, like, there's only a little bit of back sculpting I've got to do with this. I could probably reuse them on another Great Unclean one. And I think also the way the faces are, like, they're full faces. So I think with this one kit, I could possibly make 3 Great Unclean ones if I put my mind to it and got the materials together, enough Sculpey and green stuff and milliput and things. I strongly think that I could do a fair amount of Great Unclean ones with this, so that might be another thing in the future. I might have a trio, the trio of pestilence. But anyway, that's it for this video. And nah, I'm only joking, guys. I'm pretty sure you'd like to see him built, guys. So we're going to jump on to when he's built up, and we're going to do size comparison as well. So stay tuned. Just for you, it will be mere seconds. For me, it will be probably about an hour or two of building. But anyway, see you in a sec. Okay guys, so I've been away and I have built my Great Unclean one. Look how freaking awesome it is! Oh my days. I don't think I've ever been so impressed with a Games Workshop model. It just beggars belief as to how cool this thing is and how big he is as well. Initial thoughts on building it. Initial construction, incredibly easy. Like, as in, you shouldn't really need instructions for it, but it is very easy to build, which is nice. Not an awful lot of posability. You are stuck with the arms in this position and this position. So if you want to kind of hack it apart, you are going to lose a lot of the detail and stuff when you cut into it. So I wouldn't advise that unless you pro status at resculpting stuff, or unless you want a challenge, one or the other. In regard to, let's just turn him around. Let's have a look at his hiney. There is no butt crack, unfortunately, which is just rather disappointing. We have this instead, this like kind of like loincloth thing with the chainmail. However, one of the things that I'm actually wondering is whether or not it's on the front underneath, because his belly's kind of hanging down over there. I wonder if has he just got a butt flap, or is his little peen just hanging out there, just loose and free? But anyway, so my construction of this isn't the final construction. I wanted to get it together just to show you guys a size comparison first of all. And oh look, look, there we go, right on cue. And as you can see, it is merely blue tacked. Come on, just stay together for a few more minutes. So, I'm going to show you a bit of a size comparison, because a lot of people have been after size comparisons of this chap. I'm going to show you it in comparison to an Imperial Knight, because that's the next biggest model that I have. So, let me just zoom out a little bit. As you can see there, it comes probably 3/4 of the way up in regards to height on the Imperial Knight. It is quite a large model, but it is nowhere near as big. However, it is definitely a lot more girthy, which is quite good. I mean, in total inches, I think you're probably talking about 5 and a bit inches tall in regards to that respect. In regards to a regular, say, a regular Plague Bearer, we're talking absolutely fucking gigantic. I mean, his foot is bigger than it. We're going to come and talk now a little bit about the construction of this, because I have a sneaking suspicion. That good old Workshop have actually pulled something out of the bag with this one, and I'm about to show you. You kind of already saw it before. The arm weapons, normally in these kits, you only get the option to use one set of weapon options, because GW obviously want you, they give you 3 different weapon sets. They want you to buy 3 different Great Unclean ones so you can have all the different sets, possibly more for all the different combinations. However, I will show you now. If I just remove that, oh look, see, you guys just blue tacked it. That is a fairly clean join on that, which is quite good, and also that is a fairly flat area to connect it with as well. Now, the nice thing about this is it opens it up to magnetization. Now, you might be thinking, hang on a second, don't GW do this where they think you can magnetize it, but actually you only get half the actual hands to do the actual thing? Well, no, my friends. That's the dagger arm for down there. This is part of the flail arm. What do we see? That is identical. Which means I can stuff the shit out of this with green stuff and magnetize it with some neodymiums. Same as with the sword arm, and this is the part of the bell that I've not constructed yet. Oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? Indeed. So it looks like Games Workshop have actually done a solid on this one, so you can actually fully magnetize every weapon option, which is really, really good. Well, not every weapon option, because you can't have like sword and bell, if you wanted to, but you got the variety, which is pretty good, because the options for the flail, which is this arm here. By the way, the only hard bit about building this entire miniature is the actual flail. Fuck me, what do I keep putting my hand in that's blue? Pissing me off. The only hard bit of it is this flail construction here. These bits are just incredibly fiddly to go together. This bit comes separate from this bit, and then that bit goes over the top and overlaps it. It's just a really fiddly, annoying little bit. But anyway, I digress. It's literally a case of, because with the different weapons, you can do different things like, okay, hard to explain. So, the flail, it gives you a ranged attack with the Great Unclean one. And then the dagger gives you the ability to take a wound off yourself in order to add +1 to your psychic roll, which is pretty good. And you can also disgustingly resilient and not actually lose that wound, which is really, really cool. And then the sword and the bell. The sword is just an insane melee weapon. It's like ridiculously powerful. And then you've also got the bell as well. The bell actually helps you summon more stuff. So if you want to convert, say for example you want, I don't know, bell and sword, you're going to have to take this arm, chop the dagger off it, chop the top of it off, and stick the bell and the bottom of the bell or whatever it is on there and do it that way, which is no big deal really, because the bottoms of the fists are quite flat. So you could actually do that with actually, a little, not much effort going involved at all. One of the things you might have noticed as well, guys, is that I have not actually glued the tongue into this. That's because I didn't want to. I didn't really like the big long tongue. I know it's a nice throwback to the original model, but I don't like it. But there's something about this face that I do really like. I like the cyclopean kind of plague bearer look. And one of the other things as well is I've not... Look how... Look how derpy he looks at that, his actual faceplate. It's really funny. You could actually keep it as that if you wanted to. Do you know what? I might have that magnetized as well, so when he's on down to his last wound, he just goes, no, I'm at my last wound, oh my god. That's fucking great. But no, the detail on this thing is absolutely stunning. It's absolutely phenomenal. Oh, and another thing as well, I'm part assembling this because the gut mouth comes out, because the gut mouth has actually got a lot of nice little detail. You got a little tonguey tongue in there, a little whatever that fucking dangly bit is in the back of your throat, your uvula, I think it is. I'm not entirely sure, but it's pretty cool. But I want to be able to get in there and paint that, and if those teeth are in there, then I'm not going to be able to get in there really well with a paintbrush. So they're coming out for now and getting painted separately. But overall detail on this is just staggering. I'm both dreading and looking forward to painting this guy. It's going to be really, really nice, really, really interesting to paint, but also going to be taking me absolutely ages. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this miniature. Let me know if you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if it's the first time you've seen this video. Also, don't forget to check out the Instagram and the Facebook pages. Links are in the doobly-doo down below. You get little sneak peeks of stuff that I'm doing in the background and everything like that. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been an unboxing of the Great Unclean one. An awesome unboxing at that. Join in next time where we'll be looking at some of the stuff that's actually on my desk, what I've actually been doing. So, see you now, guys. See you now, and goodbye.